Hi Aries, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm going to do a read for you. This will be for the second half of March. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. So this is, like I said, for Aries. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all is concerned, what is it we need to know? What do we need to learn for Aries? Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries. This is the Gilded Tarot, and I'll be clarifying with the Rider-Waite Mini, as well as doing oracles at the end. So it's very comprehensive. Okay, one more. All right, for Aries, here we go. Aries. Okay. So first card out for you is the Star card reversed. All right, what is the challenge for you? The King of Swords upright. What is your foundation? The Three of Swords reversed. What's up from the recent past is the Four of Pentacles. What is crowning you? You have Judgment. What's coming up soon is the Ace of Wands reversed. And how do you see yourself? Aries, you see yourself as the Six of Pentacles reversed. So what's around you, or how might others see you? We have the World. Okay, and what are the blocks that you need to work on or clear? The Three of Pentacles reversed. And where do we end up? All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. All right, so don't get too disheartened yet, all right? I know you see some reversals there, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. We're going to clarify everything, so you're going to get really good information here. So what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of this read is the Queen of Cups reversed. And then what's hanging in limbo is the Four of Swords. And that could just be meditating at the end of the video. So you will get another card for the end of the read, and depending on what that card is, you may get more than one card. So I'm also going to show you the bottom of the deck, which is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the underlying energy, so I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory on why you are where you are. Let's see here. All right. So the deck ends here with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is reversed over here, which can be a negative message, silent treatment, spying, lying, a kid with a mouth, any of that kind of energy there, as well as a secret message. And then we have the Chariot, though, boldly going forward with the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands, and then the Sovereign of the Nine of Pentacles. This is the single ultimate life, right? And this is very powerful going forward. So getting past any negative self-talk or negative messages around you, whatever that is, it can be any kind of electronic communication. It could be an immature child being mean to others, your own negative self-talk, spying. It can be ADHD and that kind of thing too, as well as autism spectrum and bipolarism. That's going from the Page of Swords reverse. But here is very positive energy. This is a bold move forward to move, travel, ascend. This is staying present. And in this card, it's more about the ship sailing away than coming in. There's like a Viking ship leaving the harbor there. And the clouds are clearing, right? It's becoming more light as it gets closer to you. This has to do with some kind of competition or fight or even games and sports. This could just be that kind of stuff. Maybe driving the kids around to sports, and then being single by yourself, but having everything that you need. All right, so this is Aries. So let's see what else is going on for you guys, and we're going to get more into detail here. We have the Four of Pentacles above you. There's a few pentacles on the board here. We have the Three of Pentacles. We're going from the Four of Pentacles over here to the Three. So maybe a little bit of money loss issues, because that's in your energy too. The Six of Pentacles reversed. Perhaps not sharing. Could be some kind of scam. Or just healing from a breakup, perhaps. Some kind of financial loss, though. And there's some depression in the middle with the Star card reversed. Or just some kind of loss of hope. But it's about holding on and being stable. Here, there's moderate money, but this is like the ultimate singles dream, like to have that life. The only thing missing from that life is a partner, which you may or may not want. So this is somebody traveling and just perhaps expanding and exploring their world. But in the recent past, you had to hold on to your money, and the foundation is healing going on. Healing, the need to forgive somebody else. So still feeling a little bit depressed, even though you have everything you need. And you might have, if you did get divorced or that kind of monetary settlement, you made out in it for sure. And there has been, it looks like the final judgment came in with the judgment card at the top there. And the challenge being the King of Swords. So that could be this person you broke up with, or maybe that's somebody that you like. Or it could just be anyone in your life. He's upright, so there's nothing wrong with that energy. So why do we have the Nine of Pentacles upright for Aries? Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So this definitely could have been a broken up family, but you ended up in a good place on your own. All right, that's coming back in to confirm that. You went from a family to on your own, but with plenty of money. And without the King of Wands. So this looks like a breakup that already happened. But the judge, it might have been over a while ago, but the final judgment might have just come in. So it just brings up some of those old wounds. The recent past is that Four of Pentacles, which is dropping all your burdens, which was destined. This is letting go of all your responsibilities, your burdens, perhaps a confession. So whatever happened in the recent past with this financial situation or stability, somebody clinging to their cash, being able to let go of your responsibilities, so maybe you don't have to work anymore, was destined for you. The foundation is the Three of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups there. So this can be synchronicities or options. Even though there's healing and forgiving that needs to happen, you could feel illusory a little bit, kind of like when you're in that healing place. You feel like you feel confused. You don't know what options you want because you're not happy about what happened already. So you still could be dealing with some sadness, loss, regret, guilt, shame, whatever it is. That you have all of this stuff, but you're not happy because you're not with the one you want to be with. And that's the problem, right? Because you can have everything in the world, but if you don't have love, or somebody to share all that with, it makes it a struggle. So in the middle of the read is that Star card reversed. Some depression, loss of hope, or just not healing, refusing to heal because you don't have what you want. This is the need to free yourself from suffering in silence, stress, up nights, crying, purging, all that kind of stuff. Okay, the need to free yourself from that and be the star that you are. Okay, so you had this. You felt free, and you felt like you were the star. Because you thought maybe you thought you weren't going to lose this person or whatever it was that you really loved in your life, but you did. Maybe you were overconfident about it. And this is like vacillating energy. Like, I got this. And then all of a sudden feeling insecure, and then all of a sudden being free again, and kind of like going back and forth, and now you're depressed. So being happy with what you have, and then being depressed. Happy and then depressed. And the challenge being the King of Swords, who's happy perhaps without you, and that's why you're upset. Him starting over in love, and that's in surrender. So he may have, he's happy with himself, and he could be starting over in love. He may have somebody in mind or might not. And this is surrender. He's completely surrendered to this. And he's upright. He's in his truth. And it could just be happiness with kids as well. Full exposure, though. So the Judgment card is up right there at the top. And there we have, there's some kind of justice or legal situation and final judgment again. All right, so clarity's come. Judgment's been here. Could be a divorce or breaking contract, whatever it is that happened. It is fair ultimately, and the final judgment is here. So soon as the Ace of Wands reversed. So why does Aries have the Ace of Wands reversed? So if you just broke up, obviously you could be frustrated if you don't have your sexual partner anymore. Or it could just be creative frustrations as well. You have the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. So this could be getting together with friends, you know, best friends, groups, just socializing, right? But like there may be love there, but there's not that sexual partnership. So you may be frustrated. It could be creative frustration as well, but I'm getting more of the partnership thing. There's also this release from prison, right? Being with your friends at least takes you out of your head so you don't feel imprisoned anymore in a divorce situation. This could be a break in contract. It can be a Taurus reversed, and it can be, you know, any kind of religion or establishment outside of the norm. This is about spirituality and thinking outside the box. So you release yourself by letting go of what you thought things were supposed to be, or societal norms, allowing yourself to be different. Or releasing yourself from another person who's not like you and your friends, who's the person that you broke up with, could be. You see yourself as the Six of Pentacles reversed. Why? The Queen of Pentacles reversed with the Empress reversed. Okay, so she keeps coming up. She definitely, this came up in the Divine Masculine read today, and did I just say it came up in the Pisces read too? I don't know. But this could be a daughter taking care of an ill mother, or they could be a mother-daughter team that you do not want to deal with, okay? That could definitely be a scam here. So somebody might have gotten scammed, or you may have been the scammer. You could either be this Empress or this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Or they scammed you. All right? And there's no love loss here, obviously. And there's the Emperor. All right? So there could have been a breakup. This could be a breakup between the Emperor and the Empress with this Queen of Pentacles involved as well. Okay? Around you, or how you are seen, is the world. Okay, there's definitely no love loss here between the Emperor and the Empress. That's clear. There's been some kind of breakup, or these two are your parents who just haven't been together for a long time, but you have to deal with them in this situation. The world is upright around you, and why is that? For Aries, why is the world around Aries? All right, we have a split. So the world is open to you in this split. All right, but you have met some negative memories or negative past, or children are being difficult, or the past returns, right? So with this judgment coming in, it's all these old memories coming up again in this split, but the world is open to you. It's just getting past the emotions of it. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles, feeling out in the cold, in exile, destitute, or injured, illness. This could be going back and forth from the hospital as well. It can just be kids even stuck out in the cold weather, or you stuck out in the cold weather. And this is insecurities, feeling like you don't have the tools to weather the storm, right? Out in that cold, cruel world. It's just really about you being in your emotions right now. The blocks that you need to clear have to do with the Three of Pentacles reversed. Why? For Aries. The Five of Wands, and then the Four of Swords reversed. And this is about fighting, conflict, competition, expansion, drama, and rising above it. Maybe you're at work, maybe you have to work with someone you broke up with, or maybe you have a new job, maybe you weren't working before and now you are, or vice versa, you were working and now you're not and you miss it. But either way, it's about rising above. If you're not getting enough sleep, rising above it, or if you are well rested, this is about awakening now and coming out about conflict. Perhaps at the workplace, not getting along with other people at work, losing money at work, or third-party situations or interferences at work, and feeling broken or broke down, broke through, broke up, whatever the break is. This could be a cancellation of a trip or travel or ascension or a move as well. So perhaps you may have had plans to move homes, a new home or a new business place, and then it fell apart in a breakup. But we're ending up with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And why is that for Aries? Okay, well, we have the World, but you're fighting it because you're still not emotionally happy. And this also could be a sealed divine feminine, so there may be a twin energy here that's come in into your relationship, and so you're at war with that energy, even though it may not be their fault. This can just be closure as well, and you're fighting closure. And here's the Priestess. So definitely could be Priestess, secrets, psychic abilities. Okay, this is both Pisces energy as well. So there may be a war between these two energies, or conflict there. All right, so it could be like yeah, just conflict between those two energies, whether it's you and the world, right? Because you're defensive to the world because you're afraid they're going to hurt you, or it can be a specific other person, another female. But either way, destiny has slowed down for you, or you feel like you have bad luck with this judgment coming in. This is the Eight of Pentacles, which means either overworking, trying to align with your true desires, or you're not working at all, or whatever you're trying to do is not working for you. It's not working out. So why do we have the Queen of Cups reversed there? Well, we have the King of Cups reversed and the Death card. So this is like it's already over. It's not a fresh end, but it looks like the King and Queen of Cups are broken here. But someone's still clinging to it, so energetically it may not have ended yet because you're still clinging to it. Or they can be parents in a situation, or another couple involved with your situation. And here is again the Six of Pentacles. This is ultimately inequity in a relationship. It's not fair give and take. Okay, so there may have been an ending here, and someone's still clinging to the breakup. It wasn't a fair situation, whether it was a relationship or just a work relationship. This can be a scam as well. It could be a big debt. But learning to get past that and just be present in the moment, to not think about it. Okay, and then we end up on the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is like resting, sleeping, meditating, praying, focusing on your heart space to learn to stand up for yourself without being defensive, without getting triggered, right? To learn to walk away and not care what other people say or do if you are connected to your higher self and you really know what you want. It's learning how to clear your wounds. Under the radar, or feeling like a failure, or not wanting the attention right now, just wanting to meditate and rest and sleep or whatever, perhaps move or go visit with a friend, or have a friend come stay with you and just hang out. Okay, that looks like very peaceful energy. You just need to recover. You're just recovering still from heartbreak and separation. Okay. So let me tell you the signs that are coming up here. We definitely have, this is for Aries. We definitely have Aquarius in the middle here. We have a lot of Aquarius. We have Cancer. There's Libra, Pisces, a lot of Pisces too. Yeah, that's pretty much for the main cards. And then, of course, we have the Queen of Cups, which can be any water sign, or just somebody who's over emotional or manipulative, or just, you know, someone who just wears their heart on their sleeve, but she's reversed, so she's not doing good. If she's just sad and crying, or she could be manipulative. But we have the Sovereign over there with the Pentacles, too, in the underlying energy. So we could have any earth sign female, and then we have the King of Swords, so air sign, but the Aquarius is coming up with him. So he could be Aquarius for sure. Yeah, so Aquarius, Pisces are big, and then Libra and Cancer. are the main signs for your read. So the underlying energies here coming in then from this deck would be either tripping up or dropping the facade, taking the mask off in order to break patterns with the King of Swords. And he's there in your read as the challenge. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so it might have been juggling too between two people, unless it's the same-sex relationship. The King of Swords and looks like the King of Pentacles is the one that tripped up the need to break patterns and take off the mask. And this is about negative self-talk and lies and all kind of manipulations here with the Page of Swords. This could be just negative messages online as well, texts and emails, all that kind of stuff. Right? This could be a childish energy, wanting to cut a mother, right? That's very childish energy, and it's verbal. So let's see as far as the oracle cards, what they say for you. Oh, I almost forgot the end of the read. So your next card is the Hangman. So again, this was just confirming what you already got here. The Hangman's here. And then you have the Hangman again. But in this deck, you're hanging out for you makes you feel trapped in a fishbowl, right, with no way out. Because you need to get past your emotions in the situation. Like you can't escape the need to grow past your inability to let go of the situation here. So you could be starting to go into some kind of spiritual growth spurt here. And this could be learning to juggle the rainbow and keep your vibration high. This is the aim. You see I was looking at the higher coin or pentacle is learning to focus on the higher vibration, the happy energy, the joy, the love, the peace. Okay, to juggle the rainbow. It's okay to be human, but to cry and then get back up to this energy again. Keep bringing yourself up over and over and over again as much as it takes. That's what you need to do right now. So I'm going to give you one more clarifier for that. Why the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles here. Why? Okay, again, the Two of Pentacles reversed. To break your patterns, right? Get rid of your wounds, let your wounds come up. And regarding this King of Pentacles reversed. And the King of Swords, again, is coming up on the bottom here. So definitely between this King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I don't know if you were juggling people as a female or if you're one of the men. Can go either which way because none of them are fire signs. So your guess is as good as mine. But you're coming up here with the Queen of Pentacles energy, but also the Emperor and the Empress are there. They're all reversed. The only one who's upright as far as the people is the King of Swords and the Sovereign over here, which actually can be a child as well. It can be a teen or a 20s person. It can be any age, but if it's a child, it's someone who's independent now or separated themselves from the family. Maybe the family spent money to set her up for a new apartment or going away to college, that kind of stuff. Okay. This is for Aries. What is the message for Aries from the numerology deck? Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries. It's really about you getting past inequity in a situation and something that you feel is not fair or some kind of scam, just some kind of inequity. Communication needs to happen. 33 is the Christ vibration. It's about that Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself without getting defensive. And then abundance, which is 88, which is great. You're 33 and 88. It's very powerful energy. You just need to communicate and learn to appreciate your abundance. And then we have financial discipline, like learning how to handle your finances. Maybe you never did that for yourself before. Now you have to do it, especially if you're young and you're going out for the first time on your own. And then we have romance angels. So whether you are now newly independent because you left a relationship or because you're leaving home for the first time, either way, it's about financial discipline, communication, and abundance. So for romance angels, what is the message for Aries today? All right, we do have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. And release your ex, all right? So you have something waiting, but you can't until you release the energy of your ex. And pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this has to do with your signs and synchronicities, to pay attention to the messages you're being sent by your higher self and your angels and your masters. The underlying energy here is you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so to know that. So it's really about self-love first before you can get to that point to be with this other love. And also romancing yourself is the love of a lifetime as well. All right, let's see. From the Kipper deck. For Aries, what do we have for Aries? It's possible you could be staying with your parents who are not getting along, so you can't take it anymore. All right, we have the Thief. So maybe you feel like something was stolen from you. Somebody might have gone to prison, or this just could be anxiety and fears, your own self-prison, right? Stealing something from yourself, time, money, energy, or you could feel like someone stole something from you, or did, and someone may actually have gone to prison. So the mature man here, and courtship, okay? So getting past this energy of the Thief, perhaps help from your father or friend, and then maybe somebody new could be coming into your life, or somebody's courting you for work. There's the Jackpot and the Lovers, so it is coming, but I think you need to get past a little bit of this energy first. The underlying energy is despair. So if you're the masculine or the feminine, either way, you're coming up as masculine energy. We have the main male and female. This could be both people needing to find work, or a way to find money, or a new path in their life. After a message had come in of concern, perhaps from a father or a boss, okay, regarding a privileged lady. This could be his daughter that he was concerned about. Maybe he was sick and worried about dying, and this could be an inheritance message, and then how it was going to work out. Maybe he didn't actually have what they thought they were going to have when they passed. So there may be some concern there about finances. These also can be siblings, like dealing with their father. Okay. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful for you, Aries. Just hang in there. It looks like you're good. You just have to believe in yourself and just work on clearing your wounds and meditating, finding how to come back to yourself and not get stressed out about things in order to release whatever you're clinging to still and whatever happened in your life. Okay? So make sure you drink your water, get your rest. Get your nature and your joy, and rise and be love.